I'm Patrick, and this is Brian Fiore, and together we just got back from Dice Tower Con in Orlando, Florida, and we're both a little tired, maybe even a little unprepared for this particular video, so we don't have anything to say about each other in the beginning. But we're going to tell you a little bit about a game we just got done playing there, a game that is on Kickstarter right now, and it's called Foe Hunters. Brian, will you tell us a little about Foe Hunters?
Sure. Foe Hunters, it's a card game. It's a cooperative card game. It's for about 1 to 6 players, and it takes, I think, about 30 minutes to about 90 minutes to play, depending on the number of players. And it's set in the fantasy theme, and it's kind of like a dungeon delve and a deck builder, if you will. So essentially there's a boss who's out in the center of the table, and he's got his deck of cards and he has special abilities, and then each of the other players all assume the role like a Dungeon and Dragon character. So I was playing like a berserker, you were playing like a guy who's like a ranger with a bow and arrow, and then another guy was like a paladin, like a tank kind of guy. And we each have our own decks of ability cards, and we can play an ability card, and then we also have special abilities in our guy. So we're making attacks against the boss in the center. And then when it's the boss's turn, he's making attacks back on us, or summoning minions that we have to defeat first. And if we defeat his minions and things, then we get experience points, which we can then spend in the shop, which gives us new like magic items and abilities and stuff like that. So, Patrick, what would you say is your favorite thing about Foe Hunters?
I think the mechanics are very well thought out, and it's a pretty large deck builder. So all of those little cards need to make sure that they mesh well and work well together. It flowed very, very nicely. It's definitely been play tested well. It's definitely got a lot of little moving parts that all move very well together. If there's one thing that you like about it, it is...
I would say the artwork. I definitely have a soft spot for the high fantasy genre of artwork. Good job.
Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal.
Patrick, what would you say is the thing that you like least about Foe Hunters?
I think there's the lack of small achievable goals during the course of playing the game. I feel like we did damage to the bad guy, and we backslid, and he did a little damage to us, and we could heal up a little bit or transfer damage a little bit. I just felt like it was 2 steps forward, 3 steps back during the whole game. It took a while for us to do real damage in either direction. So that would be the thing that I would say. I feel like with those particular foes, and we did play both versions, it was not a good, warm, fuzzy feeling at the end. And there's one thing that you didn't like.
For me, I don't really care much for co-op games. Too much kumbaya, working together. I prefer the hi-ya, chopping people in the head kind of thing. And not just a common boss, but the actual player across the table. So I like a more confrontational game in that sense. But in this, and I guess I would kind of second what you said. It was like a major boss, like when we fought him, and it was like you're jumping right in there. It felt like you needed a level 20 character to like beat this guy down. So, and I was just not able to kill the guy, or we weren't able to kill the guy. So maybe that just means we got to try again, try a different strategy, I guess. But again, Foe Hunters, it's available now on Kickstarter. I believe the price is about $36 for a copy. So jump on Kickstarter and pledge.
I'm Patrick, and this is Brian. Thank you very, very much for watching. I don't think I would ever imagine it was so difficult to smash an egg.
And the one dragon boss.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really. I mean, I guess it's the boss, but I mean, there's 3 dudes beating on an egg, and we can't do any damage to it. It was frustrating.
He kept healing.
Yeah. All I wanted was a scrambled egg sandwich.
Dragon egg sandwich. Hey, dragon eggs. That's actually the name of an appetizer here at the Cloak Blaster.
It is. It's a tasty appetizer here
awesome.
at the Cloak and Blaster in Orlando, Florida.
Right. And I can demolish all of them.
You can. They're not as hard to crack.
I wish they regenerated though. And your skin kept like replenished like an all you can use.
What kind of production is this?
You guys are lucky I'm wearing pants.
Why did you call me to come here? I love you, baby.